we're filming this in July, almost end of July. He passed away in January, like 2 days after my birthday, which was crazy. But I mean, I still can't believe it's a real thing.
Same.
Born and raised in LA. Like he was my hero. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
A hero for a lot of people, and just a crazy thing. But yeah, walk me through photo number 5. What it was like taking that photo, being able to interact with Kobe, and how it came about.
That was the best day ever.
I mean, you're wearing the Lower Merion. You're clearly a diehard.
Yeah, like that was the best day ever. So summer 2017. Again, shout out to Gian, who works for Nike. He had reached out and told me to come to Mamba Academy. That's where the Nike EYBL event tournament was for the kids, and I had went out there like the middle of the week. It was all week long, but I went from like Wednesday to Friday. So it was like that Thursday is when Kobe had came, and surprised, the young players to come and talk to them. But Wednesday is when I found out. So that moment where I was working with the group that I was working with, the other media squad, they were saying that. They was like, yeah, like Kobe's gonna come tomorrow and like surprise the kids and talking. My eyes got big. I was just like, oh my God. Like, I just remember being just like super like excited. Like, I'll never forget how I felt that day. And then just that next day, I was just like, I'm about to meet my favorite player in the whole wide world. Like, I'll never ever forget that feeling, how I felt. So that picture when he came off that private helicopter, of course, that was it. That was my first photos of him. So, and I just remember shooting and yet being like excited, heart beating fast. Like, I'll just like that whole day and that just feeling like it's just something I could always reminisce, and definitely it was special. But him coming off that private helicopter, it was just like, yeah, this is wow. And then as he came toward all of us, and then we were walking with him, and I just remember being like just super like having a smile on my face. And I remember like Brittany Elena was there too. That was her first time meeting him, and we were just like looking at each other, like smiling, like, yo, this is crazy. Like, but we have to hold our excitement in. But I'm just getting like smile. I don't want to like get emotional, but it's just like I'll just never forget that day. And then just the knowledge he shared with the kids, and how just seeing the excitement on their faces too when he walked in. It's just like Kobe just had that presence about him where people would just get like, oh my God, like it's just that feeling where they just get super excited. But after a while, if you're around him more, I'm sure you'll get comfortable, but it was kind of like a starstruck, exciting feeling, so that's something that I'll always like cherish. And also toward the end, I got to like take a picture with him, and my friend Zaire had took it. And even before that, it was a funny moment, like his body armor drink was on the floor. And I like gave it to him. I was like, here you go, Kobe. Yeah. And I was just like, and he was like, he kind of looked at me, he said, thank you. But it's just like, I could have kept that bottle, but it was just a moment I remember having, and I like laughed at myself. But no, he was really cool when I asked for a picture. He was like, yeah, let's take a picture. And that whole day was just special, and I'll never forget it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, he's an amazing person. I got the chance to meet him once when I was in college. I was interning for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Yeah. And that year, I think it was 2013 or 2014, they like honored him as like, because a lot of kids, he granted like some of the most wishes for kids around the world, and they were honoring him that night. And I got the chance to just like see him. I didn't interact with him or anything like that, but just like seeing him walk by, like just the aura, the presence of who he is just like contagious, and something that won't be forgotten. Clearly,
and I also want to mention like just the opportunity, like the situation I was in. Like, it wasn't a lot of people, so I think that's what made it more exciting too. Because to be around Kobe, like, and when it's a lot of people, it's like people go crazy. You know what I'm saying? So to have that intimate meet with him, I think it was like kind of like overwhelming, but it was exciting for me at the same time. That was just a huge blessing for me, like to have that type of intimate meet with him for the first time. Like, that was amazing.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
No doubt. Special moment. That's why, I feel like that's why we do what we do, is just like, there's a human element of it, and then just being able to document these moments, like for other people to see and to share. And,
exactly.
And just capture the beauty of people for who they are, right? I think it's a special thing.
And then 2018, just to quickly do a quick summary, like 2018 was like the last time that I pretty much saw him. So that summer 2018, he was at the Drew League Championship game. Atmosphere was crazy. Yeah. That year, Keon's team had won the championship, and one of his players, he had number 24, and he hit like a three-pointer. Like, it was like a close game, but he hit a three, and he like pointed to Kobe. Like, that was like a highlight moment. And the atmosphere of the gym, everybody's going crazy, and Kobe just laughing and shaking his head. But that's, again, another moment. And he had his daughter and the teammate there, the one that was unfortunately, on the plane as well. So it's just, that was such a special day that summer, to have him in the gym. And again, it was a surprise. Nobody knew he was coming. So that was just another cherished moment. And then my last cherished moment was October of that year, 2018. Brittany, Elena, and Gian had reached out to me to come to his book signing, and Brittany was the one interviewing him. So again, 2017, we were together when we first met him, and then she reached out to me to shoot him, to interview him, and that was, again, a dope night, special. We were in, where were we at? The Grove, at the Nike store, and I had got his book. I wish I would have got it signed, but it's okay. I got that book, yeah. And I, look at it, but that was such a dope moment. Of course, I asked for another picture, like.
You have to.
Like, I'm gonna get another picture with Kobe. Like, yeah. Again, that was a dope, special day, evening, and again, something I'll always cherish, and just to, be around his presence. So I'm blessed and thankful for the times I was around him, and I think that's what, keeps me not as sad. Of course, I'm sad and just still like in shock, but I would have been really sad if I would have never got the chance to meet him. Like, that would have just really hurt me and broke me. So again, I'm just super blessed, for what God has done for me as far as working with Nipsey and Kobe. Like, I just feel grateful, and I'm always going to be humble, but it's just something I would never forget and always cherish.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Powerful moments.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for sharing those 5 photos and those moments with us. I'm sure a lot of people watching can just learn from your experience and your knowledge. So I'm glad we were able to get together and do this.
I know. Thank you so much.
No, thank you for your time.